Hi guys and welcome to a new video from your favorite blobface. So today we have an issue in our hands that's so incredibly pathetic, it makes me feel shame for being around on this earth. Some of you may have already seen it, but Samsung announced their virtual assistant. They made up a cartoon character to introduce it, and to the announcement they added these pictures on screen right now. Pretty normal stuff, right? Just a phone company launching a bit of a new product and making a pretty good 3D model of a person to show off the brand and just promote their brand further. However, what do you get when you mix an animated girl with the internet? Exactly, a bunch of degenerates that have never felt the touch of a woman jerking to it. Yes, you heard that correctly, these people are literally beating it to a virtual assistant from Samsung. So within 24 hours of the leaked virtual assistant of Samsung, these degenerates went into their jerk bunker and started creating, you guessed it, Rule 34 of this Samsung girl. So within these 24 hours, a whole big ass fucking library of these images already exists. The worst thing about this whole situation is that I'm not even surprised for it one bit. Like, I expect this to happen at this point. My expectations of the internet or humanity as a whole are just so freakingly low that as of now I'm expecting those things to happen. Like, these dumb things are expected at this point. The only thing that I still didn't find out is why. Why in God's name did people decide to do this? Like, I get that these degenerates are sad and just completely pathetic, probably never leaving their gaming chair full of Dorito crumbs, let alone get as far as outside to touch some actual grass. No, these people are really the saddest thing you could ever imagine your life to be. But still, you can be this much of a fucking loser and still not create Rule 34 of this Samsung girl. So why do some of these degenerates still do it and decide to draw Rule 34 of a Samsung virtual assistant? Why does this virtual assistant need to be sexualized, and even worse, why so quickly? There's so much on the internet which you can see, but you choose to sexualize a virtual assistant from a company. I really don't know what is worse, the pathetic life of these people or the interest in a virtual persona. When you get to the Rule 34 page and type in Samsung, you get a whopping 11 pages of results, and when you type in Samsung Sam, you get another 10 pages of this crap. Remember, this is all within a few days of the initial leak of these images. This means that these pathetic pieces of shit have worked so hard and with so many people that they already managed to shit out 21 pages of this Rule 34 crap of Samsung's virtual assistant Sam. For obvious reasons I can't show most of these, as most of them are, well, big surprise, nude. But take this one for example. Why does someone want to make this? And why does someone want to beat their meat to it? There are millions of girls online for free and you decide to do it to a virtual existing girl. I must admit, at least it's better than Rule 34 we talked about earlier on this channel, which included Jaden animations, which was way more disgusting, as they were sexualizing someone who is really alive and just doesn't want to be confronted with this shit. Like, Jaden will probably feel completely uncomfortable by it. At least in this situation no one will feel really uncomfortable, as this is just a virtual persona. But that doesn't make this shit less pathetic. We have photos like this already, and I think it's a big fucking problem. But let me tell you, when you scroll through these, you see more disgusting shit. Way worse, way worse. Like this girl Sam getting dicked by like 5 people at the same time. And do you know what maybe the worst part about all of this is? Some of these are pretty well made. Like, the artist of them is actually pretty good in making art. So while they could make something really nice and actually use their talent, they decided to put their time and effort into this shit. So I have this TikTok video that pretty much sums up the whole situation. So yeah, I think that was a pretty good summary. In conclusion, just a bunch of degenerate no-lives who never felt a touch of a girl and are just complete losers altogether. Like, these are the people who have no money left because they donated it all to their Twitch queen and their OnlyFans subscriptions. And they decided to make Rule 34 of a virtual assistant from Samsung, which didn't even launch yet. And it's really one of the most pathetic things I've ever seen on the internet, like most likely ever. And with that said, if you've enjoyed this video, leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel and hit that bell notification. Blobface out.